Hello, and welcome back for part 4, where we install a Discord bot, make it run, and we install a dice rolling application on our Foundry, Raspberry Pi, online, whatever you want to call this thing, right? So why do we want to run the Discord bot? Well, we want to run the Discord bot because it needs to be run locally as it communicates with OBS, and we want some control over when it runs. Maybe we don't want it running while we're not around or whatever. So we're gonna run the Discord bot locally from the Pi. Dice rolling. Why do we want that? One, you never have to worry about your network connection. Two, if you want to run your games locally, entirely locally, say you want to bring your Raspberry Pi, set it up in a bunker, and not worry about outside network, right? So let's give ourselves some resources. Dive into MNRG and we'll program this up. Okay, back at back at mremote ng. I don't know why I want to keep calling it MNRG. We're logged into the Pi, and remember we set up our connections in mremote last time. So we're back in the Pi. We need to install some dependencies for Python in order to get the Discord bot working. Let's visit my GitHub. And we have our dice roller bot repository. We're going to pop open this file. This is the only file we need to run. And we know that we need to import Discord, async, simple OBS, WS, and from Discord ext, import commands, import random. Good news is async and random are already part of Python. We don't need to install those packages. We're basically just going to have to install Discord and simple OBS WS. Let's do that now. Back to our Pi. Pip. Pip is Python's package manager. Install Discord. Command pip not found. No problem. Ubuntu tells us what we need to run, right? It says we need to run sudo apt install python 3 3-pip. Hit enter and Ubuntu runs the package hit enter and Ubuntu pulls pip from the world and asks us if we want to install. We say yes, and it continues. Upon installation of pip, I'm going to issue my favorite command again, clear. That just wipes the screen. It's great. All right. Up arrow to cycle back through commands so we don't have to type pip install Discord again. There it is. Hit enter, and now the Discord dependency should be installed. Excellent. We need to hit up arrow one last time. Pip install simple OBS WS. Hit enter, and we're off to the races. The races of installation. Okay, we have those two installed. Now, we are going to make a new directory. Well, first, let's make sure we are in the home directory. That's where we want to be. We can hit CD $home, all caps, in order to make sure we are in our home directory. LS to show the directory contents. We have our Foundry launcher script that we wrote. We have our 2 Foundry directories. Excellent. We are now going to make a third directory, mkdir, and that is going to be the Discord dicebot. And I really don't want to type that out so much, so we're going to do ddbot. That's what we're going to call it. Now we're going to change to our ddbot directory by typing cd ddbot. And if I type ls, it is an empty directory. we have to install, or not install, we have to basically make a file. So we're going to type nano ddbot.py. Nano is our text editor, or our text editor in Raspberry Pi. ddbot.py, ddbot, the file name, .py, the file extension. It's a Python file, so it has to end with .py. Hit enter, and we get a blank screen. Now, we'll go back to our web browser, and we're just going to copy this file. Starting at import and ending with this token section. Control C to copy, back to M remote, and remember, right-click pastes. Ta-da! Okie dokie. We need to make some edits to this file. We need to edit this file in some ways, and we are no longer running OBS on the same machine. So we need to change host to your host IP. This is going to be the computer that you're using OBS on. Right? So in my case, it is 192.168.86. The computer that I am running OBS is this one. So we're going to pop open the command prompt and type ipconfig. From here, we can see that my IP address is 192.168.86.37. That's what we want to type into this script. 192.168.86.37. The port that OBS WebSocket runs on is 44444 because that's the one we told it to look for. Now, the next step is to put in the OBS password. From the last time, I just used Discord as the OBS password, so that's what I'm going to type here. The last change we need to make to this file is putting in the bot token. To do that, we visit the web browser again, and we are going to go to discord.com/developers/applications. We will go to our Discord bot, go to the bot tab, and copy the token. That's going to put the token into our clipboard. Back to MNRG, and remember, right-click, pastes. Now, of course, this token will be, well, it's either deleted or obscured, so you can't see it, but whatever. You get the point. Remember, to write a file in Nano, we hold Control, hit O. File name to write, ddbot.py, yes, enter. And to exit the file, Control X. And that is it. Woo! Okay, back to home. We're going to create another script to launch this file. So we were going to type nano, and we're going to call it ddb_launcher.sh. Remember, our scripts start with hashtag !bin/bash. Now this one's equally simple. We're going to type Python 3 space, and it is in ddbot/ddbot.py. What we're telling the computer to do is have Python 3 run from the directory ddbot, the ddbot.py file. Simple, right? Control O to write the file out. Control X to escape the file. We need to chmod +x ddb_launcher.sh. That makes our DDB launcher, our DDB launcher script executable. We can test that by typing /DDB_launcher launcher.sh. We'll need Discord open for this, so let's open Discord. Oh, of course, we'll update Discord. Okay, we see that Discord Dicebot is offline. We come back to mremote. We execute our script. And Discord bot comes online. Back here with mremote. Control C to kill the process and get back to our command line. Okay, so PM2, we want this bot to launch every time the computer is rebooted or something happens to it. PM2, start ddb launcher.sh. Now we can see that ddb launcher has been given the process ID of 1, which is what we want. We don't really care, I guess. DDB launcher has been given the process of 1, and then its status online, all that good stuff, right? Okay, so PM2 save saves the PM2 state. Now, anytime the Raspberry Pi is rebooted or say the bot has a error and crashes, it will be restarted by PM2. We are done with Foundry. We are done with the Discord bot portions. Next up, install Apache because we want to run the Dice program locally, and it runs on a web server. To do this, I'm going to type clear. To install Apache, it's very simple. We are going to issue the command sudo apt install Apache2. Hit enter, and we wait. After saying yes, then we wait. After Apache has been installed, we type sudo ufw app list, and that will show us all of the applications that the firewall has available to it. We want to allow Apache, so we type sudo ufw allow single quote capital A PACHE to allow Apache. All right. Next up, we want Apache to run, obviously. So we type the following command, sudo system ctl space status Apache2. And we can see here that the Apache2 service is active, running. We should be good to go. Let's check and see if Apache is running. We do that by typing in the IP address of our Pi, right? In my case, 192.168.86.201. And we can see the default Apache page is loaded. Excellent. Now we need to delete some files and replace them with files of our own choosing. What we have to do is cd var www html. So cd /var /www /html. That will take us to the directory where that web page was being loaded from. And we can verify that by typing ls, and we see index.html. Okay, we're going to delete that index file. So sudo rm index.html. We have to do sudo because the Ubuntu owner or the Ubuntu user doesn't own these files or this directory. rm to remove, and then we're telling it index.html. Now, if I type ls again, we have a blank directory. And if we go back to our web browser, empty. We have installed Apache. we have cleared out the default index.html file, so the directory is open and ready for our information. What we need to do is we're going to type cd $home all caps, and that will bring us back to the home directory. We are going to clone a Git repository. To do that, we go back to our web browser I keep wanting to say Discord, but it's GitHub. We need to change repositories. We are in the dice roller repository now. It should look similar to this. You should see a code button with a little download arrow next to it. And what we do is hit the code button. We want this line here, HTTPS, and we want this whole URL. Click that little clipboard and it will copy that right to the clipboard like magic. Back to mremote. We issue the command git clone, and then remember, right-click pastes. Hit enter, and it clones that GitHub repository into our Pi. If I type ls, you can see dice roller has been added as a directory, and that's what we want. So cd dice roller, and capitalization does matter. Now, ls gets us readme, dice css, dice jss, all this good stuff. We don't need the readme file, so rm readme.md to delete that, ls to relist the directory contents. We have everything. Excellent. Now, sudo cp, because we're going to copy. Well, let's just copy. That's fine. All right, sudo cp to copy. We want to copy everything to var www/html. What this command is going to do is it's going to copy star, which is everything, to the Apache web browser index tree. Now we have to do sudo because we don't own var www.html. Hit enter. -r is not specified. Omitted directory. Oh, okay, because I didn't do -r. So let's do this. We will up arrow cp the new command. The new command is sudo cp-r star var www.html. Hit enter, and everything should go as planned. We can check this by typing ls var www.dar. We can check the directory has our files by typing ls/var/www/html, and we should see basically everything that we saw in the dice roller folder. We can further check this by going back to our web browser, going back to the tab that has our Pi's IP address, and reloading the page. And here we see scaled up dice and all of this good stuff. Now, those of you familiar with Andy's dice roller, or with B's dice roller, those of you familiar with B's dice roller will notice that we can pass the same URL customizations. I just have some things set here: the color of the dice, the color of the label, and scale. Scale is a new thing that I've added. Right? So if we want to tell it to roll at scale 1, 46, this is our command. And it rolls 46 in a normal size, right? If we want to roll 46 but make them big, let's make them big. Let's do scale 2. We get bigger dice. And if we want extra big dice, we can say scale 6. Now these dice are 6 times bigger than they should be. And you can't see it because they've just expanded beyond the borders of the screen. Okay. All well and good. Our dice roller is working. Back to mremote. Let's make sure the Discord bot knows the right path. So we want to, well, first we want to go back to the home directory and we want to rm-r dice roller. What this is going to do, it's going to delete that dice roller directory that was created when we cloned the Git repository. And it's asking, do we want to remove the right protected file, Git objects, blah, blah, blah. Yes, we do. We want all of it gone. If I type ls, dice roller is gone. Let's go into the dice roller bot directory and let's nano ddbot.py. We are going to edit this to use our Raspberry Pi's address now. So down here in the second, or I guess it's the third call to OBS WebSockets, we have this long string of stuff that we don't need, right? We don't need all of this. We can delete everything between the question mark and the role. Here is where we code some of our own stuff, right? So role, we know we need the role command. Well, I'm getting ahead of myself. We don't need http://dice.b.ac. We need our Raspberry Pi's web address or IP address, 192.168.86.201. Whatever your Raspberry Pi's address is what you're going to use. / role. We know we want role because we want the website to roll the dice automatically. Every time we load the page, we want new dice to appear. If we don't have the roll, there would be a little button that says roll, something like that. Now, we're going to tell it that we want scale involved too. Now you can use 1 if you want 1. Those are those little dice, standard size. 2 makes them a little bigger, double the size. 3 makes them triple the size. 4 makes them quadruple the size. You can use increments if you want 2.5, whatever you want, right? I like 2. So scale equals 2. The ampersand for and, D equals dice roll, the variable from the Discord bot video. We should be good here. So Control O to write out, Control X to leave. CD ... will take us back to our home directory. Now, PM2, we need to tell PM2 to restart the Discord bot. Reason being, we've changed its code. It's no longer what is loaded into memory. It needs to refresh it. So if I type PM2 list, that will bring up PM2 and the processes it is managing. 1, the DDB launcher. 2, the Foundry launcher. We need to tell PM2 to restart process 1. And there we go. All right, so we have made some corrections to the Discord dice bot. We have provided the IP address of the computer that OBS is running on. We have instructed it to use the Raspberry Pi as the source for the dice rolling app. In Discord, if I issue the command !R, oh, that's at, !R, and let's roll 3d6. When I hit enter, Discord should show us the output from Discord bot, the 3 results of the 3d6, and we should see 3 dice roll across the screen on OBS, mirroring those results. In OBS, 656, in Discord, 665. Success. Excellent. We have a Raspberry Pi running Ubuntu server, managing Foundry, managing a Discord dice bot, which rolls dice in Discord, pumps those results into a locally running dice website, all into OBS, all rolling dice. Awesome. I'm feeling really good about this so far. I would like to take this to the next level. I just don't know what that level is, right? If you guys could leave some comments below, maybe you want to see how Foundry is configured and we can do some playing around in there. Maybe you want to do some more OBS Discord stuff. I don't know. Please let me know. I hope you found this video series entertaining, if not a little bit educational. We'll see you on the next time.